Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to PSP Projects Limited Q2 FY21 earnings conference call hosted by Asian Market Securities Private Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Suraj from Asian Market Securities. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Nirav. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Asian Market Securities, we welcome you all to the Q2 FY21 earnings conference call of PSP Project Limited. We have with us today Mr. P.S. Patel, Chairman and Managing Director of the company, Mrs. Ethel Patel, CFO of the company. Now, I would like to hand it over to Mr. Patel for their opening remarks, and then we can proceed to the Q&A session. Over to you, sir. Hello.
Mr. Patel, can you hear us?
Yeah.
So please
Are
go
you
ahead.
able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is P.S. Patel, Chairman, Managing Director and CEO of PSP Projects Limited, along with Ms. Ethel Patel, CFO. Welcomes you all to this earnings conference call, which is focusing on our company's performance in Q2 FY21. Hope you are all fine and safe at your places. Before we move to the financial statistics of the last quarter by Mrs. Ethel Patel, I would like to throw light on few of the updates and development of this quarter. To start with, I am glad to share that in the second consecutive year, PSP Projects is awarded as second fastest growing construction company in below 2,000 crore category, and also third year in a row, company is facilitated as India's top challengers of 2019-20 during Construction World Global Award 2020 held on 16th of October 2020. After the challenges like lockdown, workers, migration, and all the first quarter, we are happy to share that the Q2 of Unlock has been significantly improved for the industry, and the remobilization of the workers have reached to 95% plus by August end, which was almost 50% till July. Work on all the projects are going on smoothly except two projects which are EWS housing project at Bhiwandi and Swaminarayan Sabha Hall project in Ahmedabad. Projects are following COVID guidelines as per the respective local authority. However, the new normal working methods and social distancing guidelines, etc., are impacting productivity levels significantly. That's the new challenge construction industry is facing. With this, company has booked revenue from operation to rupees 243.09 crore in Q2, which is 22% less if we compare year-on-year basis. But looking to the current situation, we believe that the number is good to start with after lockdown on quarter-to-quarter basis, and this will improve further in the following quarters. Company has net orders of rupees 92.70 crore in Q2 FY21 and 107.58 crore in ongoing quarter, which comes up to the total order in FY21 to rupees 216.42 crore till date. We have successfully completed 5 projects in FY21 for our repeat clients like SEP University, BAMUL, BDPU and DDU. With these total projects completed by PSP has reached to 147. By the end of Q2, company stands with a robust order book of rupees 2776 crore, including 47 projects, and also company has bid book of rupees 3000 crore at various stages. Bid book includes some government university of 800 crore, government plaza development of 463 crore, private developer commercial Bangalore at commercial building in Bangalore 250 crore, institution project in Mumbai is 130 crore, logistic park project 350 crore, IT company project 850 crore. About precast plant, civil work is full-fledged going on, and we have received some of the machineries also from supplier, and installation is also in process, and the total investment done till now for the precast plant is 20 crores in land and 6 crores in ongoing civil construction work. So these are the key highlights from my side. From detailed financial disclosures, I will request our CFO, Ms. Ethel Patel, to take it forward. Thank you everyone to be a part of this call. Take care and stay safe, and wish you all a very happy Diwali and a New Year in advance. Ms. Shetal Patel.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone, and welcome you on the call. Let me first give you highlights on the standalone financial results for the quarter ended on 30th September 2020. Operations during the quarter continued to be impacted by measures to contain COVID-19 pandemic. Execution of projects gathered momentum, though recovery has been gradual and progressive. Accordingly, the results for the quarter are not comparable with those for the previous quarter and corresponding quarter of the previous year. Company has booked revenue from operations of rupees 243.08 crores for quarter 2. The revenue generated from Surat project was rupees 65 crores during this quarter, and total revenue booked for Surat project till 30th September 20 is rupees 1,068 crores. Company has booked EBITDA of rupees 24.52 crores, which is 10.09% of the revenue from operations. Company has spent around 2.5 crores for reverse migration of the laborers and COVID-19 related measures. Net profit, including other comprehensive income, was recorded at 14.37 crores for the quarter, which is 5.80% of the revenue from operations. The addition in assets during the quarter was 32 crores, which include 20 crores for land acquisition for the proposed PCAS plant. During the quarter, we have also incurred expenses of around 6 crores for PCAS plant, which is shown as capital WIP in the balance sheet. If we look at the working capital days, debtor days are 72, creditor days are 68, and inventory days are 35 for the quarter. As the significant portion of the second quarter revenue was booked in September, the overall working capital days are stretched. If we review the consolidated numbers, the group has booked net profit of 14.01 crores for the quarter, which includes loss incurred on the sale of second unit of a residential property by the US entity. As on 30th September 2020, the company has total fixed deposit of 199 crores, out of which 3 deposits of rupees 43 crores. FDs worth rupees 149 crores are under lien with banks for credit facilities, and FD given to clients as security deposits amounts to rupees 7 crores. Work on hand as on 30th September 2020 is rupees 2,776, which comprises of rupees 507 crores for Surat Diamond Bourse project and 2,268 crores for other projects. With this, I end up giving key highlights of the company's financial performance, and now we are open for question answer session. So request the moderator to take it forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and 1 on your touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Participants, anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and 1. First question is from the line of Shravan Shah from Dolat Capital Market. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, firstly, if I look at the SPB revenue of 65-66 crores, and if I just look at the first quarter revenue of 45-46 crores, so that is first quarter revenue is mostly the April was a lockdown, so May and June, so 2 months revenue was there. Even if I multiply that monthly revenue for this quarter, and also at the same time now we are having a much better labor. So in the first quarter we were having 20-25% and now 80% plus kind of a labor must be there. Then also the SPB revenue should be at 69 crore, and also at the same time we are doing a high margin interior works. So first trying to understand why so much less revenue and what is the revenue that we have done in the October in SPB, and at the same time the remaining 507 crore order. can we now expect a 60 crore kind of a monthly revenue, which we were earlier used to plan before the COVID? So that's the first thing I wanted to know.
Shravan, the revenue from Surat Diamond Boost, I think September was, August was 42 crore. Yeah, August was 42 crore, and then September was, this last month bill was about 54 crore. So this is in October. So September was
In total,
42 and in a plus 32. Okay, so the total he is saying is 69. 69. So you mean to ask me a question that why the revenue in first quarter was 45 and why the revenue in second quarter is only 69? How you are comparing just in terms of labor?
Yeah, no. So I am saying the second quarter revenue is 66 crore. And first quarter revenue was 45-46 crore, where we were having a much less labor, and now we are doing a more of an interior work. So this quarter, third quarter revenue with a higher labor, it should have been much higher. At least 35-40 crore monthly run rate should be there. So that's what I wanted to understand, and how now we are looking, as you say, are saying that October monthly run rate is 54 crore. So if that is the case, so we can expect a 60 crore kind of a monthly run rate going forward.
Okay, so that means what you are trying to make me understand is the number of laborers in the first quarter was so less. We have calculated generated revenue of 42 crore, and in the second quarter the laborers have resumed, but the revenue is only 69 crore. See, July and August, I always say July was 40 to 50% strength of the people were there, and in August and we could reach to 90%. So even if you really compare this quarter, it's a 1.5 months revenue. It's not 3 months revenue, what you are trying to make me understand. So resuming of labor in July and till August end has almost given us a revenue of total 1.5 crore, 1.5 months as an average of the whole quarter. So then if you see the 2 months revenue, last month also we have a revenue of 54 crore. Before that it was 42, and then before that was maybe about 30 crore. So actually the revenue has increased substantially, and the labor strength has regained just at the end of the August. So practically we have got 1 month full, that is September.
Okay, so now we can expect at least a 60 crore kind of a monthly run rate from November.
Yeah, can say 55 to 60 crore, yeah.
Okay, and then now if I come back to the broader numbers, so now how we look at in terms of the third and fourth quarter, I understand we haven't given the guidance last quarter, but now things are much clear. So how do we look at the third and fourth quarter? Can in combine together, because if we take the STB revenue 60 crore into 6, and 350 crore revenue should be there from STB. So in totality, can we see a 900,000 crore kind of a revenue in the second half?
In total, I was saying that we would try to reach to near to the flat. So if we consider 1250 to 1300 crore at the end of this year, I think we will absolutely reach to that level.
Okay. And secondly, on margin front, now the quarter we are coming back to the normal level 10%. So from third quarter onwards, can we come back to the 13% kind of a normal level of EBITDA margin?
That again depends on what type of activity is going on and what level of revenue is considered in that quarter. I cannot assure you about the percentage, but we always say it will be in the range of 11 and 30.
Okay. And on the inflow front, sir, that's the where we are missing, because our GIDC L1 also got cancelled, and now we have received only 216 crore inflow till now. So and at the same time, what is the status of the central list of pre-qualification? When can we expect the orders to come, and how are the tender sizes there? And because normally we used to get 1,500 crore kind of a yearly inflow, but in these 7 months we haven't actually done much. So because that is going to affect our FY22 revenue. That's what I was trying to understand.
See, as I said, inflow of order, we always say that we are still trying to be more selective. We are not trying to jump into any type of order. And I have already declared that there is a pipeline bid book, there is a pipeline of work as about 2,000 crore work. So even if we are targeting for one or two work of one is 850 and one is 450, it is more than 1,300. So we reach to what is our expectation for the whole year. So we should not be worried about because of the 6 months gone, we are having only order worth rupees 240 crore. That is making or giving a negative impression about the company that we are not going to win any orders from here on. We have already declared your bid book of about 2,000 crore, wherein there are two large projects worth more than 800 crore.
Sir, which are these two projects?
Huh?
Which are these two projects in bid pipeline that we are saying 2,000 crore?
When I talk about the bid book, I have already said government university of 800 crore, government plaza development of 463 crore, private developer commercial building in Bangalore is 250 crore, one institutional project in Mumbai 130 crore, logistic park in Mumbai 350 crore, and one IT company tender of 850 crore. These are all tenders which are still live, and it is at one or the other stage.
Okay. That's it from my side, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Chintan Seth from Samisha Capital. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity and good set of numbers, sir. If I look at your slow-moving projects in Bhiwandi and Sabha Hall, any indication when we can expect them to start contributing to revenue? That is one. Second is on the balance sheet side, when we see the other current liabilities has declined sharply from 191 to 97 crores. Primarily, one reason I can see is because of lower inflows of orders, there was lower customer advance. Any other particular reason for the sharp drop in other current liabilities? That is second. And third, if you can elaborate on the loss booked in Livermore project. Thank you.
I think you've asked a question about when will the revenue start from for Bhiwandi project. Am I right?
Bhiwandi and Sabha Hall, yeah. Any indication when we can start those projects?
The Bhiwandi project, as I said, that it is still in the process of approvals and all that. We had a meeting again last week with the commissioner. So probably now they have lined up everything. So if we can see that now the commissioner and even the state government is also serious to start this project as fast as possible. So some of the formalities related to RERA are pending. So probably I'm hopeful that it should start somewhere after Diwali.
After Diwali? Okay. Sure. And Sabha Hall order, it will take time or expect in next quarter we can expect them to start?
Sabha Bhavan of Swaminarayan Mandir, still it is in, we are not knowing anything about the project. Still the meeting has to be done from client side. So we can't answer as of now that when it can start. We are going to have a meeting with them whether they are going ahead with that project or whether they are putting that project on hold. Still we are not sure.
Sure. And on the other piece, where is ahead?
Yeah, Chintan, I'll answer regarding this question of changes in other current liabilities. That consists of mainly mobilization from customers. So that has reduced from 114 crore to 70 crore. So that is the major reason. And even it includes advances from customers. So it has reduced from 64 to 22 crores. So because of that, there is a reduction in other current liabilities.
This is basically the executed orders, and that is the reason why that portion of the execution gets reduced in our advance and mobilization.
Yeah. Yes. Mainly, you can say we have Kashi also, the project in which we have received mobilization advance. So due to the execution of Kashi as well as Surat Diamond Bourse, that amount has reduced.
Sure. And lastly, on the Livermore, you mentioned something we lost for the second unit. So what is that? And And we noticed from the cash flows that we recovered some 3 crore from the subsidiary this first half. So if you can, update on that US subsidiary front, yeah.
Yeah. Regarding the loss of those two units, the first unit was sold during first quarter, and second is sold during this current quarter, and cumulative loss was around 2 CR, and that we have already booked. And we have made some impairment provision also in the standalone financials regarding this impairment in the loan and advances to the INC company.
How much we have impaired?
We have impaired around 70 lakhs, and further two times we will be impairing in next 2 quarters. So that will conclude all loss incurred in the INC.
And how are we booking only the share of associate which reflect this losses, right?
Yes, that will be share of associate only. Profits will be only share of associate.
Sure.
And regarding cash flow from subsidiary company, that amount we have received from INC company.
Okay, 3 crore we have received. What is outstanding now?
Now it is 25 crores.
25 crore. Any further investments any further loans we are planning to provide to the subsidiary because of the upcoming new project, larger one?
No, in near future we might not be needing because that other project is still under approval stage.
Okay. Sure. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. I'll join back in you. All the best.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Jiten Rushi from Axis Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Thanks for taking my question. A few bookkeeping questions from my side. So what will be the gross debt number, the unbilled revenue, retention, and outstanding mobilization advance as on September?
Sorry, first number you asked for unbilled revenue, right?
Unbilled revenue, gross debt, mobilization advance, and retention money outstanding as on September standalone.
Gross debt mainly consists of our short-term borrowing, so that is in front of the balance sheet only. That is around 114 CR.
Is there no current maturities, ma'am?
Current maturity will be not that much. Sorry, it is 110 CR. Current maturity, overall all long-term debt is around 4 crores. So that is split between other current liabilities and long-term borrowing.
So that is a total 114 crores. Okay. Unbilled revenue and mobilization.
Unbilled revenue is 95 crores. And retention is 70 crores.
And mobilization advance you said is what, 70 crore, right?
Yeah, that is 70 crore. It has reduced from 114 to 70 crore.
104 crore to 70 crore, right?
114, it was in March, and as on 30th September, it is 70 crore.
And ma'am, on the bank limit, so what is the bank limit, fund-based, non-fund-based, and utilization levels?
See, in overall limits, we have 610 crores of limit, and as on 30th September, outstanding limit is 172 crores, which we can utilize.
Any breakup on what is the non-fund limit, if you can give, if it is possible?
Yeah, non-fund mostly we are utilizing is around 100 crores.
Okay. And ma'am, on the guidance part for the capex, so obviously we have done some 30 crore plus capex in the first half. So how much capex we are expecting in the balance period and FY22 if possible?
See, regarding precast plant, as we already know that we will be incurring around 75 to 80 CR. So that may last up to next May or June 21. And so that can be split during that. And there won't be other much requirement of routine machineries and all. Maximum we can say 5 crore can be the addition.
Okay, so out of the 75-80 crore, we have already done 26 crore capex, right?
Yes,
so far.
Right.
So probably 50 crore additional we might do this year, and then probably balance in next year for that precast plant. Right, ma'am?
Yes.
Right, sir?
Yeah, right.
Okay. And sir, in terms of that IT park you were talking about, that is the Google head office which we were talking about. So you are still in the presentation stage, or the bids are likely to open soon, like?
It is in the discussion stage and the bids are not open. First, they are clearing about the technical parameters with the company. So we and Prestige have bidded this project jointly. So the discussions are going on, the presentations are going at that level.
Okay. And sir, on the logistic park project also, it's been there for quite some time now. So any out of the outstanding bids which you said of around 2,000 crores, so any bids which are likely to open this month where we can see some traction in terms of order inflow?
We have two types, which is government university.
Sir, your voice is getting, sorry, not able to.
Government university PQ, which is 800 crore, we have already 6 companies have bidded for that. So probably by end of this month, they will declare who are the qualified contractors. And probably by December end, we should be able to know what about the project. And the government plaza development, which is also one of the projects, which is, I think, 11th December is the last date.
18
December is the last date.
250 crore, no, sir? 453 crore.
Yeah, so that is also 18th December is the bidding date. So that the pre-qualification and the bid is the 2 bids. Probably by end of December, both these projects, we should be able to know something about that project.
And the location are which state are these 2 projects, sir?
Government university is in Baroda and government plaza development is in Delhi.
Delhi, okay. And sir, sorry, one last question, sir. The order inflow which you said, so we had one rehab project of 80 crore and then recently only the commercial building project in Ahmedabad of around 119 crore. So 200 crore is the total order inflow so far, right, sir? Or there is a change in the order value, sir? You said 216. So I was just asking if there is any change in the order value.
No, it is 216 is right.
Right, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you and all the best, sir, from my side. And happy Diwali and wish you everyone happy Diwali.
Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Aditya Choksi, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you for taking my question. So my question is, when can we expect the SBD project to be completed? Can we expect by the March end? And the rest of my question is already answered.
So March end still we are not able to confirm that it will be completed 100% by March end, but probably the commissioning stage will start somewhere in the month of January, February, and 90% plus should be completed by March, and probably the whole of the project, including handover, should take further 1 or 2 months. So probably I can say April or May, we can expect that project to come.
Right, sir. And just one more question. Projection for FY21, as you said that it could be somewhere close to 1,300 crores. So can we expect to match for the same as FY20, the revenues?
Can I expect what?
The revenues to be the same as FY20 or 1,300 crores is the max that we can expect, sir?
For next year you are saying?
I'm talking about the current financial year, sir. For the last financial year, we had done 1,500 revenues. So can we expect the revenues in the same line, sir?
So I think we have already said we will try to reach to flat, but it will be somewhere in the range of near to or above 1,300.
All right, sir. All right. Thank you and happy Diwali, sir, in advance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Ravi Naredi from Naredi Investments. Please go ahead.
Respected Pratap Bhai, you are doing very fine in this tough environment. I joined a little bit late, so just want to ask the Surat Diamond project when it will complete.
The Surat Diamond project, as I said, that it is a target to complete somewhere in the month of June. We are expecting major revenue to be complete by March 21. But the final handover and some final commissioning, that portion will go up in April and May. But 95% project I am expecting to get completed by March.
Okay. Because we are doing internal work, but in this quarter we have booked only 65 crores. So any reason so low work we have done?
Actually, 90, that is the revenue we can consider as a revenue of 1.5 months. It cannot be considered for 3 months.
Right.
July we were regaining labor to 40 to 50%. August we reached to 90, and probably September is the only month wherein we made the revenue with full force, with full people and everything streamlined. So that is the reason.
And now it is going on full fledged?
October month we have booked a very good revenue, so it is going online.
Okay. All the best, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Next question is from the line of Rajit R. Kamath from Andhari Shares and Stock Brokers. Please go ahead.
Hello. Hello.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, thank you for taking my question. So my first question was pertaining to payments and collections from clients regarding the private as well as the government sector. So what has been the experience till now? Like how it was before in Q1 and now now the situation has improved. So any comments on that, sir?
Payments are mostly now streamlined. There is no issue related to payments from either private side or government side.
So it's all being timely using service and everything, right?
Yeah, it is within the range of 30 to 45 days what we have usually face and what you usually say.
Okay, sure, sir. So my second question pertains that ma'am had said that we had the loans and exposure to advances to the foreign subsidiary was somewhere around 25 crores, and we've done a 70 lakh impairment, and we are planning to do 2 more impairments. So just want to understand what will be the cumulative impairment that we are looking at the project. Like after the advances.
Settlement already said that its cumulative impairment will be in the range of 2 crores. So after which he says that 70 has been done, and the next 2 quarters 70 will be done.
Okay, 70, 2 more quarters. Sure. Okay. Sir, apart from this buildings and buildings, logistics and IT park, are we looking at any other kind of a segmental diversification right now, or are we just going to continue with the building segment for now?
No, we are focused on building, and we will try to remain in building.
No, so when I say building, I was talking about something like metro sheds or metro station development, something like that.
So when PSP is reached to that pre-qualifying criteria of more than 2,000 crore, we can go for such types of buildings like airports and metros, railway stations and all that, but not into infrastructure where we do not qualify because of experience of viaduct and railway tracks.
Okay, so we are open to airports and railway station development kind of projects, but not...
Airport is a large building complex, so it is always falls in our purview only. So that is the reason that presently we are able to qualify up to 600 to 700 crore. So probably when we complete Surat Diamond Bush, we will in the range to complete up to 2,000 crore PQ criteria. So in that time we will be able to bid for 1,000 crore plus project, which usually comes in airport.
Sure. Actually, my second question was somewhere around that. Once we finish, hopefully by March. So one of the reasons why we weren't able to qualify for the Central Vista project that came out in the first tranche of Parliament building was, I think, because they didn't accept that the Surat Diamond was still an under completion project. So if we complete our project by March end, after that our pre-qualifications will be automatically enhanced. Is my understanding correct, sir?
See, the Central Vista project is a project of 13,000 to 14,000 crore, so it will come in different sizes. The first project which came was about 923 crore estimated, and there the qualifying criteria from PSP side shortfall. At the same time, they didn't consider Surat Diamond Bush as it was ongoing. But till 600, 700 crore, I think we would be able to qualify without Surat Diamond Bush also. So in that case, if the tender bid is less than 700 or something like those figures, probably we would be able to participate. Without putting Surat Diamond Bush as a project.
Okay. Sure. But then after Surat Diamond Bush completion, what would be our enhanced qualification limit? Somewhere around 2,000 crore?
It will be on plus 2,000 crore.
Okay. Sure, sir. Thanks a lot. It answers all my questions. Thank you and happy Diwali to you.
Same to you.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Alok Devra from Yes Securities Limited. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, just a couple of questions. One is that around this Bhiwandi project and that Sabha Hall project is slow moving. So if we exclude this project, so your order book is somewhere around 2,000 crore, and we are doing a top line as in on a run rate basis around 1,200-1,300 crore, which is around 1.5 times order book to sales. So how do you think, how critical is it to get new orders quickly now? Because even if you back some new projects, it will take some time to sort of start. So just wanted your view on that.
See, the first of all, we should not consider this whole year has gone, or it is only 6 months gone, and out of that 3 months is because of the COVID. Even if we consider these 3 months have gone from this whole year, and probably getting a large size order itself would be, we have our bid book is requirement is not more than 1,500 crore inflow of order, which we always expect it should be some minimum to match to our revenue what we expect next year. So अगर मैं 1500 का भी गिनते चलता हूँ, तो I still feel and I am confident that we will be able to reach to that bid book by end of March 21.
Yes, but just वही था कि अगर bid book का order, even if we get in say one project you are talking about getting in December or January, so it it will take some time to get it started, right? Well, just wanted your view on that.
Presently, we are having sufficient order book for the revenue of this year. So even if we are getting an order in December or January, that order we require for the next year. I think we don't require any new order inflow to reach to our March 21 revenue, which we are expecting this year.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We are having sufficient orders on hand, which can convert our expected revenue for March 21.
Sure, sir. And just one more thing, you mentioned about this EBITDA moving to or EBITDA guidance of around 11 to 13%. So in the third and fourth quarter, we can expect margin somewhere close to around that number of 12-13%.
Yeah, we can expect it.
Sure, sir. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Parikshit Kandpal from HDFC Securities. Please go ahead.
Hi, PS. Congratulations on decent set of numbers. So this US project, 24 crores, 25 crores of advances. So over how much period of time we are expecting the subsidies to pay it back to us?
Parikshit, right, this question I have been answering since 1.5 years. But again, I will answer you this question. Sorry to put in a rumor mode. But as I said, this is Singapore, only last project of San Francisco is left out now. And we are waiting for the approval from the city. So probably that we are expecting to get by December. And then we can calculate minimum 1.5 years for construction and two years from there as final sales and closure of the project. So I would say 21 and 22, December 22, we should be through with that project.
And so we book other income on this advance, right? So we charge some interest to the subsidiary on this.
Yeah, we are charging interest also on this 7% interest we are charging. So that is included in other income.
Okay, this is included. Okay.
So what your net loss is there, that is after giving effect of the interest from my income.
Okay. And second question was on the precast. So when do we expect revenues to start coming in from the precast facility? So I think next 1 year will go into CAPEX. So when do we expect the first revenue to come in from this facility?
So probably I am thinking that we should be able to complete the plant by April or May. And if we complete by April or May, probably then within next 3-4 months we should expect some revenue to start generation from that.
So any initial sense on how much could be that revenue annually could be to start off with in the first year, and what kind of EBITDA margins we can have in
Presently, Parikshit, it is very difficult because we are trying to make the market understand. We are trying on so many other things except the high-rise building. We are working on compound wall. We are working on some infrastructure elements also. So it's something, and whatever we think or whatever we present to the different clients, I think before that we should have some concrete thing on paper. So presently we are not trying to move to the market what we are going to do. Because the internal exercise is going on within the company, so what can be the market. So I think I will be confidently able to give this figure somewhere in the next quarter, next March, June 21.
Okay.
After March.
And sir, one more question was on this Prestige, where you are bidding for the Google office. So is it like you're giving a support bid to Prestige, or like it's already Prestige has got it and it's just that now we are finalizing the how the EPC work will come out? So what's happening there?
What was the question? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
So this Prestige project with Google, which I think was mentioned earlier, that you are...
Yeah.
So I was asking, is this project already Prestige has got, or is bidding for like for?
No. It is a project bidded by 2 or 3 people in all over India, and Prestige is one of the bidder. This is going to be a developing project wherein there has to be a developer because all the permission has to come from his side, and then at the same time some of the activities which needs to be done at the final MEP stage and all that. So it's a tie-up between a developer and a contractor. So they are into discussion. I had a discussion with Prestige people also and asked them how serious they are, and they are really serious to get this project because they have a wide experience of IT and they have a wide clientage of IT. So they're seriously.
So basically, Google is scouting for locations in Bangalore, and they are going to some of the developers who have land will approach them and give them a proposal, and they will have a support bid from the EPC contractors like yours. So you will be tying up with Prestige as a support bid for the EPC part, and Prestige will be bringing in the land bank which they have for building out the Google office if they get this project from Google, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think one more similar kind of a deal is happening with Ernst & Young, where they are looking to build about 3 million square feet. So are you also in that deal? Because I think they're also looking for developers.
Presently we have a JV of this developer versus with contractors. This is the only work which you are bidding.
And any other project now you're working for, any new project you're taking up for Prestige besides the Google one, I mean direct project?
No. We have worked for one project in Gandhinagar, GIFT City. That's the only connection we have with GIFT City. And by that relationship, they wanted us to bid for this project of Google.
Okay, I'm saying, but any other project of Prestige you are looking to take up, I mean, besides this Google one?
Any other project?
Of Prestige Estates, are you looking to develop, I mean, like on any commercial project? Because I think they're coming up with some more projects in Mumbai, some commercial projects in Mumbai. They have a big pipeline in Bangalore.
Presently, they haven't sent us any of the inquiry, but yeah, they send us whenever there is an inquiry. So we have that relationship whenever. So presently I can't see any vendor in the office from Prestige except this. But that may come if they are having any development coming soon.
Okay. So just to understand one last thing, that as of now, for this year being a COVID year, things have not been as per expectation for most of the companies. But even on the government side, we would only see some big traction coming in once this SDV project gets certified to the extent of 2,000 crores of standalone qualification. From there on, FY22 and 23 could be bigger in terms of government contracts, larger size government contracts for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you and all the best. And happy Diwali to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Next participant is Shravan Shah from Dolat Capital Markets. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. सर गिफ्ट सिटी में भी कोई और अभी प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे हैं अगले 4-5 महीने के लिए?
दुकान से आपको पूछना पड़ेगा. फिलहाल अभी as far as I know and the tendering process what we are in the office, अभी फिलहाल कोई प्रोजेक्ट नहीं सुना है, but maybe that may come later. So this was the GIDC tower from GIDC with government of Gujarat. That was a good project, and they were going to come with 4 or 5 towers of such type. That was one of the largest development which was coming in GIFT City. But after cancelling that project, we are not having any inquiry from GIDC.
So even this GIDC will be now for next 4-5 months. It will not come back.
So now the overall the economy and the sentiments are improving. So probably you never know, because now that you can also see in the stock exchange that more and more IT companies are doing better and better performance since this quarter. So probably that may come in next 6 months. I can hope so, because the IT company, this is the best location for them to start a business as far as government rules, laws and benefits are concerned in GIFT City.
Okay. And the central visa also till February, March, no bids would be there.
No, we are not saying that till February, March there won't be any bids. The bids are going to come in PC, so that can be in the range of 400 to 2,000 crores. So there will be some bids which are going to come before. Almost all the bids has to come before March 21, so that they can complete project within 3 years from there on, March 24.
Okay, but now it is in the range of 400 crore to 800 crore.
I can't say. It depends on the size of the project. What type of project they are mixing, they are going to come up with so many things over there. It is secretariat building, so there are 10 secretariat blocks. So now if they are going to divide by 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 5 blocks, how they are going to divide, we don't know. It is overall a project of 13 to 14,000 crore, what they say. Sometimes they say 15,000 crore. So let us wait and watch what type of projects they are distributing and how the values are being decided depending on type of project or the priority of the project. That depends.
Okay. But in terms of the after awarding the parliament the one, in terms of the terms and condition, have they likely to be reduced in terms of the whatever they were thinking, the 30 crore revenue per month for 30 months in a single project?
That criteria will always remain as all the 4 projects, next 4 years, whatever projects are going to come, these are all dynamic timeline projects. So the criteria for having the revenue of 30 crore, maybe 35 or maybe 40 crore, depending on the size of the project. So if they are bidding for a 2,000, coming up with 2,000 crore, they may ask a revenue of 45 crore also. So that is the criteria which is required for the capability of the company. And that depends from when it was 800 crore, 923 crore parliament project, they thought of 80%, 720 and divided by 360. So that was coming at 35 or 34 crore. But depending on size of the project, they decide on the revenue which is minimum required per month.
Okay, sir. But if that would be the case, so for us, what is the monthly run rate, that how much are we eligible to bid? So the simple thing is, if let's say it's 1,000 crore and if they come.
I think this question you should answer me, because you are more worried about Surat all the time. And that is 37 crore till now.
Okay. Got it. And sir, lastly, got it. Lastly, Hetalman, this 114 crore gross debt, I understand maybe just because of that particular year end, but by now this number it has once again came back to the normal 75-80 crore, or it's still at 114 crore?
Yeah, as of date we can say it has reduced. Yeah, because of the collections what we have received before Diwali, so that has been reduced.
Okay, got it. Thank you, and happy Diwali to entire team.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Next participant is Alok Devara from Yes Securities. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just one question I had on the precast plant. So, sir, have we gone to the market and just what's the response we are getting? I mean, if we are planning to, generate some revenue by starting from May or June, what's the response we are getting from the developers if we have spoken to some regarding the usage of precast?
See, in India, if we really see to the market, it is always people see it and then believe it. So first and the foremost thing which I have to do is my plant has to be precast. I have been discussing with so many developers, so many architects, and showing them the total technology on the presentation level. Everybody likes it. But the point here always is how it is when they physically see things being getting done, they believe it more. So probably the things are going positive. People are happy to understand the technology. They are happy to move towards technology because it's the fastest technology with good quality. So nothing negative thought as of now. But I personally believe, let me prove it on my factory side first. Once they see the factory which is itself being made through a precast element, then they will start believing in how it can be done.
Sure. And sir, just the cost for this might be slightly higher than the conventional. So would we find, I mean, is there a chance that it might be slightly, initially we might have to do it just to make them, just at a lower cost or something, because the price as such would be higher for the developer, right, to use precast as against.
The cost impact is not that much high. It is about 10 to 12% to conventional RCC. But probably it is about, when we talk about the conventional RCC, it ranges from 700 to 800. And if there is a rise of 10 to 12%, it is 70 to 80 rupees per square feet. So 70 to 80 rupees per square feet. So 70 to 80 rupees per square feet is not a cost when the developer is getting a better product, quality, and the most important, saving 30 to 40% of his timeline. So it is a consistent work which is going on at site and with a consistent quality. That is more important. And now, day by day, things are moving in a direction where people want quality, at the same time they want to reduce the timeline.
Sure. Okay, sir. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Parikshit Kandpal from HDFC Securities. Please go ahead.
So just one thing. So you had said that you'll try to meet last year's number. So I just wanted to know, we are already at, so what will be the October run rate now? Are we already at 160, 170 crores for October?
160 to 170 crore per month, you mean to say?
Yeah. So what is the October run rate now? So how much you would have done for October?
I think we should not discuss on new figures as of now, but yeah, things have improved a lot.
So labor is back to pre-COVID level, maybe slightly higher than that.
Yeah, we are 100% through with almost all the labors in at all the fronts.
Because I think you did mention that about 50 crores you have booked in Surat Diamond Boards in October. I was trying to see if the monthly numbers are already at 150, 160 crores. Because I think you have to do about 550 crores of averaging out. You should be doing about third quarter about 550 to 550 crores of revenue.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, but we'll reach to that level. But things have now mobilized, people have mobilized fully, and things are fully on track.
Okay, sir. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Next question is from the line of Jiten Rushi from Axis Capital. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just on the order inflow, as you said, we are targeting order inflow of around 1,200 to 1,300 crore this year, right, sir?
We are saying more than what we generate the revenue.
So last year around 1,550 or 1,600 we had received, if you see FY20.
So last year we had an order inflow of about 1,800 plus crore compared to our revenue of 1,500 crore. This year, if we are expecting more than 1,300 crore, we should at least target for 1,500 crore.
And sir, at Surat now, we have almost we were having almost 2,500 laborers. So now, as you said, the 5,000 labor count has touched, right, sir?
Yeah, I think it is not 2,000. It is more than 4,000 people as of now.
No, last time means between.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now we have reached to more than 4,000 plus.
Okay, and this run rate will continue, right, sir?
Yeah, now there is no issue. This is a base season for any good contractor to work till March.
Okay, sir. And sir, in terms of this Pandharpur and other projects, so the execution run rate should pick up, or because the execution is still not picked up, as you said, currently in September, obviously things have picked up. So the run rate, according to you, should be how much per month going forward? Probably from December onwards, what run rate, monthly run rate we are expecting, sir, in terms of execution, overall execution, sir?
See, individually, I am giving the figures about
but overall, can you highlight if it is
overall, as I said, that whatever revenue which we are expecting to by March 21, that which is in the range of 1,300 plus, we will try to reach to that level within this next 6 months.
Fine, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone who wishes to ask a question, you may press star and one. As there are no further questions, I will now hand the conference over to Mr. P.S. Patel for closing comments.
So anybody else doesn't want to ask a question, thank you very much for participating on this call of PSP's Q2 results, and wish you all a very happy Diwali and happy New Year in advance. Thanks to all of you, and thanks to MTech.
Thank you, everyone. Wish you happy Diwali.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Asian Market Securities Private Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us. You may now disconnect. Thank you.